EA Sports, and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, we present live final round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at one. Frank, what does the shot into this first green look like?
Well, it's back a little bit up the hill. Bunkers left and right, really the biggest concern, but a well-flighted shot to this three-level green will be well rewarded.
That is so well done. On into on this opening hole, Frank, had a good chance here for, at a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort. Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. and he'll gain another one and move to 38 under par. Ready to tee off here at the second hole. Quite a view from up here, Frank.
Once again, big elevated tee, and it's hard to imagine you have a tee that high up, but that'll shorten that 445 yards. Obviously, it's a dog leg left. You've got to be careful if you hit driver and two straight, because then you can run out. A nice tee shot in the middle there, and then you've got a relatively straight shot into this sort of par 4 green, obviously going a little bit back up the hill. And once again, a little bit like that opening hole, sort of different tiers on that green. Try and make sure that you're on the right one.
That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie, Ed won a solid drive here at the second. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. That finished off for a par here with the second. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Now to one of the toughest par 3s you're going to find at 227 yards. Just reaching the green is an accomplishment here. It's a full 90 yards uphill from the black tees to the putting surface. Yeah, and with the elevated green, he might have needed an extra club, as that won't get there. Now, from below the green, a second up to this par 3.
Just didn't figure that out well. Had to land that ball further up the green for it to go closer.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. Back to the tee here at Wolf Creek. A lot of sand along the right side of this fairway leading up to the green, Frank.
Yeah, I can't even count how many bunkers they got down that right side. It's easy to see where not to go. So obviously you want to get that ball up on that left side. And then really it's just a short pitch across there. This hole's only 383 yards and it won't even really play its distance. But of course you've got to be careful. It's not long, but fairway first once again here. You can see all the problems around there if you do miss this fairway.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. So now from just 76 yards away, here's his second. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And he is in an ideal spot, just below the hole. I don't see any movement at all.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. How about this hole, Frank? Par 5, 5th.
If you stand on this tee for the first time, you've got virtually no idea where you've got to aim. Do you aim it left of those bunkers? Do you aim it over the sort of the canyon? Really, the answer is how far do you hit it? Because that is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream, but you can always have a drink on the way if you want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this is a relatively short par 5, so very reachable. But you're going to see, you've got to flight that second shot. You want to make sure that ball's coming in nice and high to this green that's perched up.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Call it 27 feet remaining here. This for an eagle. A 4-footer here for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. Will certainly help the cause. Frank, standing on the 6th tee and looking out at this golf course, I can't help but think that if you hit it offline here, you're going to be playing golf with the billy goats.
Yeah, you might actually turn into a billy goat come the end of the day, that's for sure. The huge elevation changes once again are apparent here at the 6th. Tis a dogleg to the right, not really a driver unless you want to sort of bring that creek into play or that little stream that cuts across. Second shot, a little bit uphill. Those bunkers are really where you shouldn't go, we all know that. And this green is anything other than flat. A fun looking hole too and a fun hole to play.
And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. From about 8 feet. A good opportunity lost there. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Now on to the par 4 7th hole. Is this a reachable par 4, Frank?
Distance-wise, you would think so, but the designer has done something to avoid that, and that's put all this water in front of the green. It would take a mammoth tee shot, and that's something like 300 yards through the air if you're going to try and even drive this green. And is the risk worth it? Well, if you're just playing with your friends, maybe it is. Otherwise, you just lay it up just past those those bunkers on the right and the left. Get it down there on the flat. A little pitch you would think is simple, but because of the slope of this fairway, chances are you might not get a flat lie.
I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in one. Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And he's going to move to an incredible 39 under for the tournament. Par 3 8th, 248 yards down to the green. What a hole.
Yeah, maybe you put your two hands together, make a little prayer. You might make two, but make 3 here and run to the next tee. This is it's just a gorgeous par 3, but it is tough. Every bit as tough as what it is pretty, as a matter of fact.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. This one measures out to 15 feet. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain well under par. Set to round out the front side here at Wolf Creek with a par 4.
Fun hole for the big hitter too. They can really take advantage of this. The last fairway bunker down there on the right side is just over 300 yards to get over it. And longer hitters could nearly drive it in the green side bunker on the right. So just tee it up there. You're playing desert golf for a reason. Enjoy it. Just have a little flick in here, and chance too to have a little birdie at the end of your front 9.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4.
That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. Sets up a simple little chip and a birdie.
Chance now to make the turn with some momentum for birdie. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. That's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. The par 4 10th. What's the right way to attack this hole, Frank?
Rich, you've got to convince yourself there's more fairway down there than what it first looks because that ridge on that right side, the desert there, blocks your view off the tee. But this fairway is just as wide as every other fairway on the golf course. A good drive, sort of 280, 300 yard plus, will always take those bunkers down the left out of play. From there, that second shot, just be aware of where the flag is. If they have it in that front or middle section, this is certainly a birdie hole. Anything on the green is going to be a very sort of makeable putt. Just be careful, though, when that flag is on the back right. That's the hard position because it brings that pop bunker into play.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notobegay III.
It's about 137 yards to the front, 158 to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back to back.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Yeah, easy to come up short on that one, but that's a decent effort. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Here now at the 215-yard par 3 11th, another elevated tee shot, meaning it usually plays shorter than the yardage. A miss right is definitely better than a miss left. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. So that crushed in for par here at 11. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. This is an exciting hole, 560-yard par 5 12. There is water down the left side of the fairway and right of the green. If you keep it dry, keep it in play off the tee, well, then you absolutely have a chance to get home in 2 and spark some fireworks. This is turning a little to his left. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. All right, that's a good shot from there. Home in 2 on the par 5. Landed it on the green. Wasn't able to get it to stop from that far away. Just on the fringe. And an outside chance at making an eagle here. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And it is looking more and more like it's going to be back-to-back wins in this tournament. Up next, another short par 4, 350-yard, 13th here at Wolf Creek. It is a dogleg to the right. Big hitters might be tempted to cut the dogleg and go for the green. But buyer beware. Miss right, and your ball is gone. Oh, this has got a chance to be real good. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Yeah, that's a little more uphill than you think, and that's going to come up a bit short. A dead-on look here for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And stop the press as if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Frank, describe the layout here at the 14th hole. It's 444 yards. What a beautiful hole.
It is, and it's a beautiful view. You see everything from the top of that tee there. It's a hole that keeps bending to the left. There's enough bunkers down the left there to actually take your eye. That's why you got to fixate on something in the distance that's a much better line than worrying about that wall of sand down the left side.
Oh, that is way right.
So, he's actually human. A fairway miss. That one goes into the rough. I wonder what's going to happen next.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
112 to the hole, pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup. Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shouting. Now to the par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, this is the shortest hole on the course.
And their version of a postage stamp type hole, minus the bunkers on the right side. Green elevated, falls off as you can see down the left side. Club selection is vital, but it is such a short hole. It's very, very tempting, especially when that flag's on the left side, to still go at it. But you miss this green on the left, and you are going to be considerably lower than the level of this green.
This one's looking good. You know, in this game, you don't just hit the shot. You have to see the shot, and that's a really good example right there. Excellent. Oh, boy, that seared the left edge, but it did want to go in. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain well under par. Onward to the shortest and one of the easiest holes here at Wolf Creek, the 125-yard par 3 15th. The only trouble here, the deep greenside bunkers on the left. This will be a short iron, and this is one you want to stick in there close. Yeah, that's a beautiful tee shot. Now watch this go. Oh, it's going to trundle right on down the slope. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. Now this for another birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. We come now to a great risk-reward challenge. 562-yard par 5 17th. Good drive will roll down the hill, offering a chance to get home in two. But if you don't get there, your ball might roll back into a lake. Good luck. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control as that's in the fairway here at 17. Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in two on the par 5. Sitting in the catbird seat right now after two perfect golf shots. Now this for an eagle. No. Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Finishing our round at Wolf Creek with another short par 4, 307-yard 18th. Fairway wood or hybrid off the tee might be in order. The approach is the scary part here. Waterfall on the left, deep bunkers and rocks on the right, and a two-tiered green that will make for a tough two-putt. Oh, not holding back. This is a big swing.
Don't you hate it? It was nearly going to be a perfect driving day until that one misses the fairway.
Chance now for another birdie. That should just about wrap this one up. It's a birdie at 18, and I think go ahead and celebrate because that lead now is close to insurmountable.
What a day of golf we saw out there today, Frank. It was a lot of fun.
Wolf Creek is just an amazing experience, Rich. To imagine that they could build a golf course like this and let alone people could play it and have fun. Every shot's a different experience out there. I doubt you'd ever get another golfing experience anywhere in the world that would come close to this.
Nothing like Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada. So for my partner Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, we say so long from Wolf Creek Golf Club.